Determining K most demanding product with the maximum expected number of total customers. This is the title of our project. Now let's see the abstract. Nowadays there has been huge number of demanding product which is needed by the customer is getting increased day to day life. So in order to determine the most valuable product which is needed by the customer is tedious process right now. So we proposed an efficient framework for the automation of the product selection which is which is which is selected as well as which is demanded by the customers, sufficient to predict the most demand product which is needed by the customer. So in order to overcome those things, we proposed the inter we proposed an we proposed a, we implemented an automated system which utilizes the two greedy two, which utilizes the two efficient greedy algorithm named as SPG as well as the IG algorithms in order to determine which product is mostly demanded by the customers. The product can be the product can be demanded by means of various factors. That is, for in that is for that is for example, in a shop, they have the information that the most sold product will be the most demand product. But if we considering the rating of the suppose but we consider but if we consider the rating of the product, we can able to determine the most valued and demandable product which is chosen by the customer. So in order to integrate this one, we implemented framework which utilizes the SPG and IG algorithm in order to determine the K most demanding product. So we implemented an automated system for analyzing and determination of the K most demanding product which is selected by the customer by means of. So by implementing this greedy algorithm let's it be the by implementing the greedy algorithm, let's just consider the most demandable product will be the K. So we need to help the company to select the K product from the candidate products, that is the product which is selected by the customer and the product which is selected by the sold rate plan from the high utility of the product data set. After that, we can able to generate the optimal solution by using the two effective graphs, by implementing the two efficient. So by make use of this two greedy algorithms, namely SPG and IG algorithms, we can able to minimize the execution time, and then we can able to determine the most demandable product, formulate the K most product which is needed by the customer. So advantage of our project is we can able to minimize the execution time to select the K most product from the high utility product data set. So here we can able to determine the most accurate product which is demandable by the customers. Now let's say the data flow diagram of our product data IG greedy algorithms. So after the execution of the algorithm, we can able to determine the K most product which is mostly needed by the customers. So as a result of our proposal, we can able to reduce the execution time as well as search space, as well as and also we can able to formulate the information which is more accurate than ever. Now let's see the data flow diagram of our project. This is the data flow diagram of our project. Here the user need to acquire the data by comparing. Here the user need to acquire the data, that is user need to import the data set. We'll be considering two data set. One is the product list which is demanded by the customer, and another is the product list which is based on the selling rate. So after acquiring those data, we need to import after acquiring those data, we need to import the data set into our database. So after the acquisition of the data set, we need to classify the data set by means of various factor, so that we can able to cluster the data set by means of various factor, so that we can easily able to process with that data set. So after the data classification, we will be proceeding for the information searching. In this information searching, we can able to search the product by means of various factors such as the selling rate or else selling rate and customer rate, as well as the ranking of that product. So by means of three factor, we can able to search the information from the data set. So after the searching of the information, we can proceed with the evaluation process. During this evaluation process, the greedy algorithm, namely the SPG as well as the IG algorithm, will be carried out. After the execution of the greedy algorithm, we can able to formulate that data set which have the most okay. After evaluating the greedy process, we can able to formulate the information which have the most demandable product which is needed by the customer. So after the evaluation process, so after the evaluation process, we can be proceed with the optimal solution. During this optimal solution, we can able to predict the topmost K product. Sorry, we can able to predict the okay. After the evaluation process, okay, after the execution of the evaluation process, we can able to provide the optimal solution which determines the topmost K product which is most demanded by the customer. Now let's see the now let's see the demo of our project. Here user need to select the product which is provided by the dataset. We need to import this dataset into our database. While importing the dataset into the database, the information of the file will be generated automatically. Let's proceed with this. Here we need to select the another dataset which is gathered by the customer rating. We need to extract into the database. After the extraction, we need to proceed. Here we can able to view the information which is provided by the here we can able to view the information which is gathered by the selling rate. Here we can able to view the information which is gathered by the customer rating. After that, we need to cluster by means of ranking. Then we need to compute the rank. This will be carried out by the candidate product. After that, we can able to cluster the information by means of after that we can able to cluster the information by means of customer rating, and then we can able to compute the rank for that information. Then we need to proceed. So here we can able to calculate the probability of the existing product integration, that is the information which is gathered by the selling rate. After that, we need to acquire the information. After that, we need to acquire the information which is gathered from the customer rating. After that, we can able to sort out the existing product integration, as well as we can able to sort out the customer product integration. Let's proceed with this. After the process of clustering sorting, we can able to compute the result by using the SPG greedy algorithm. For the candidate product, we can able to acquire the information by using the after acquiring the every information by evaluating those greedy algorithm, we can able to proceed with this. Here we can able to calculate the probability of the total of the existing product. After that, we can able to calculate the probability total for this customer product. After that, we can able to filter the top K in existing product, as well as we can able to extract the top K in the customer product. Let's proceed with this. After that, we can able to determine the top 3, that is after that, we can able to determine the top 3 demanding product in the existing product, which is gathered by the selling rate. After that, we can able to determine the top 3 demanding products in the candidate product, which is gathered by the customer rating. Then from those record, we can able to cluster we can able to determine the K most product in the data set by means of customer satisfaction. This graph represents the probability of the existing product as well as the candidate product. So by using our By using our automated system, we can able to determine the which product is mostly demanded by the customer by using the two efficient greedy algorithms, namely SPG as well as the IG